What's your Tyler's back again? I'm back for. I may have took a little break yesterday for YouTube and all that. So that's probably why you didn't see a video yesterday because I just want to take a break from YouTube. That's all. From after United and all that. But anyways, Raw. All I cared about was seeing AJ Styles again. And the big shocking twist of it is, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Um. Also, I booked myself way too early because I can't do Goldberg versus Bret Hart in my first match. I will do have Goldberg in my first match and all that, but I had to get a plan B and all that. Who is it? Because I forgot they don't have a supercharger anymore. They have a backstage or like ringside pad or whatever it is where all that there's like tiers and all that, which which yeah, I can't do what I do, but again, I will do Goldberg in my first match and all that, but still. Mm, anyways, I don't know why they're gonna do a ringside pass and all that, but all that. Yeah, 2K26 is 2 weeks away now, and I'm waiting for it to, by the moment now. But anyways, February 23rd, Monday Night Raw, all that. State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. Um, and all that. So, anyways, this Raw was just all I cared about was AJ Styles coming here and all that. But anyways, we're gonna get to all of this and and yeah. They did saw some uh cameos here. One was Abyss. Yes, I know Chris Park works with an agent backstage, but yeah, the same Abyss was in 2K25 DLC and this year's game now, and all that. And as you know, I am doing the rest of the TNA periods in not only in 2006 but 2011. And I know we're going to be in March after this Thursday's video, which probably get it over and done with. This Thursday, my signature show, you will see WWE No Way Out 2006. And then it's off to March. And all that. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to do Victory Road 2011 because of that incident. But anyways, Michael and Corey Graves are in the ring. They welcome the crowd to Raw. Corey Graves shows talk about HLs until fucking Gunther comes out. He should be a wanted man in Atlanta, first of all, what he did to Goldberg and all that. Of course, the crowd was roasting him, and I want to set Gunther's ass on fire in 2K26. AKA doing an Inferno match where I can set his ass on fire and all that. You know, you know. And then Bald Eagle comes out and tells him, "You're not ruining this whole thing," which, thank you for once. And then Dragon Lee attacks him from behind, which that's so good on that. And then Gunther's irate, and Dragon Lee attacks him again. Then Cody Rhodes walks in, and he gets in the ring. I know it's in Atlanta and all that, but still. There were Cody chants and all that. He says, "So Atlanta, I know you want to talk about Rose Notes. We're all here to talk about the one and only AJ Styles." And then, fucking Invention calls out with Logan Paul. Can Logan Paul just fuck off already? Anyways, and all that. And then Jey Usos come out, and then we have a triple threat match for the last one of the men's elimination chamber match. Jey Uso won. Braun Strowman got injured in this match. Yeah. And El Grande Americano took the pinfall, the Chad Gable version of it. 2 out of 5. Like I said, they show like recaps of AJ's career in WWE, like him making his debut at the 2016 Royal Rumble. I still can't remember Can't forgive that day, which that was one of the best debuts of all time. All that, yeah, like Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode were talking about AJ Styles and all that, and seeing it emerge from a racing car. Also, what the hell? And then Liv comes out, talk about her WrestleMania opponent, which I'm like, what the fuck is? Standing back here comes out, and then Jay comes out, and then Morgan actually says she has declared, but she has something to get off her chest, and then Bakira's words last week really caught her surprise, and then Morgan look at Cargill. I was like, no, please don't. She's signing her own death wish. And all that, but then Morgan attacked Sammy Bakir with a microphone and all that. And it's gonna be Sammy Bakir versus Liv Morgan. Great. It's gonna be Tiffany versus Jade again at WrestleMania. And then Giovanni gets interviewed, and then the New Day interrupts him, and it's gonna have a match between uh Kofi and Javon Evans. They show another one where HO's won his second WWE championship from Jinder Mahal in, what was it, 2017, yeah. Can we just forget Jinder Mahal was ever WWE champion? Oh wait, I did a video back in October on my top 10 worst world champions list. It was like a return video of that last one. But yeah, there was Gallows and Harrison were there to celebrate HLs, as well as Tonga and Meechin was also there. Madison Reed and Natalia had nothing of a match, and it's in a referee stoppage. Whatever, don't care. Liv is celebrating with, oh my god, Rick and Raquel, and JD apologized to Finn and all that. There was a Finn video package also about that. And then there's an Oba thing highlight reel, and then Bully Eagle is standing in front of the crate to be open at Elimination Chamber. All I say is, who gives a fuck about the fucking crate? Rusev walks up to Pierce and Obafemi confronts him. Rusev says he talks a lot of a rookie, and then Obafemi asks him if he wants to go. Pierce says they're here for AJ Styles and all that. And then Brock Lesnar comes out with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman again for the second time in a row this week. He talks about, he puts over Brock, saying WrestleMania is a territory where he had two main events, the title matches. Undertaker's trade is the biggest bullshit ever. If you saw a video on my top 10, you know that video already about that. I forgot what it was and all that. And then they talk about Brock Lesnar's dates going into WrestleMania. What was the fucking point of that? It says Brock Lesnar's open challenge for WrestleMania if you take a good look at the locker room and all that. There was a video package of Becky Lynch and AJ Lee about that. Becky and AJ Lee probably will be a sleeper match for her dad. Giovanni defeats Kofi Kingston, and honestly the best match on this show, but that's not saying a lot. There's that 3 out of 5. Giovanni is not losing before Elimination Chamber and all that. WWE starts pay tribute to AJ Styles, and like I said, Biz was there and all that. And anyways, then Punk makes his way to the ring, and before that, Finn has a field page of 10 years of what ifs and all that. Which, Punk's showcase, by the way, it has a bunch of what if matches. I am 100% honest. They show 2K YouTube page. They show like a that whole video on Punk show. They show him at WrestleMania 37 with a Hell in a Cell. I'm assuming that's gonna be him and the Fiend. Cause yeah, Punk says tonight's not about him. He's here for AJ Styles and all that. And then Finn Balor asks him what if and all that. You know, he tells like Terry Funk, Harley Race, Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, and Triple H and more. But yeah, it's not. Punk is not losing his title to Finn Balor before WrestleMania. I mean, the only match I care at WrestleMania is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. There were more like Petey Williams and Jeremy Borash and all that, and then there was, if you know, he was a ring announcer for TNA and all that, and then Omos was there. Oh Jesus, they were there to celebrate AJ Styles' career and all that. And then finally we get the last elimination here qualifying for the to qualify for the elimination chamber. Like I said, with Charlotte should have won the one on SmackDown. I thought Io Sky could have won this, but no, we give it to Raquel Rodriguez. Why? Just she had an opportunity already. One, it's just getting. They show a highlight reel of HHL's career and all that with TNA and WWE, and a little bit of WCW, which I'm gonna be pretty honest. I don't remember HHL being in WCW to be honest. One because it was in their last years in WCW, or their last year rather, or and all that. But still, then HHL's make his entrance. They were thanking AJ chants. It gets louder. AJ looks moving style says he was going to wear a suit tonight, but the last time he did, he beat the piss out of Cody Rhodes and all that. I still wish they should have saved Cody and AJ for SummerSlam. But no, we had to give Solo a fucking title opportunity. That title program that Solo had, he never recovered. I'm just being honest here. Saying he grew up 45 minutes down the road in Gainesville. People don't get to have a celebration like this and all that. You know, he talked about, the Asylum for TNA, the Toga Dome in Japan, and all that. The bright lights of WrestleMania, and has wrestled some OGs in TNA, like Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe and Frankie Kazarian. All the tell he was there also. They made a mark in wrestling with all that and all that. Anyways, where was I? And yeah, and then he left TNA for Japan and met some good brothers and all that. And he says, if Styles is having fun, the crowd is as well. That's what it's all about. And then Styles has done almost everything except be a full-time father and all that. And then Styles' family was showing in the crowd on that. And Styles says he missed birthdays, anniversaries, games, and much more. That's tough. He flex should be all-time world champions. He won all over the world and all that, and then all that. People wanted at the Royal Rumble with all that and all that, and then Styles takes his gloves off and puts them in the canvas and all that, and yes, he is done with this. Then the Undertaker comes out. I'm like, oh, okay, Undertaker. You know, the last man AJ Styles had. The last opponent for Undertaker was in the ring as AJ Styles. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, what's he out here for? He gets in the ring and he looks down at Styles' gloves. Undertaker looks as if he's just going to leave. His stuff here to go. They have unfinished business, and Styles looks confused and Undertaker asks Styles if he heard of a phrase, if you see me coming, you're already gone. Undertaker changed the phrase. And then Undertaker says it is his honor to inform his agent that he is the newest inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame and all that. I'm like, well, damn! And I know a lot of people say, why, though? Who fucking cares? So there's that. And honestly, it's well fucking deserved, really. AJ Styles deserve a spot. And all that. And also, Undertaker inducted another person in the Hall of Fame. He also told Stephanie May she's inducted and also in this year's Hall of Fame also. Which, you know, I don't mind this. So, yeah, that's how Raw ended. So yeah, wrestling-wise, don't care, really. But, yeah, C minus, I'll give it. Yeah. And, yeah, there's that. I'll do the Scooby-Doo Scoob movie review tomorrow, and then Wednesday will be episode 100, and, I forgot, 117, 118 episode showdown. Something like that. And there. And then, what else? Like I said, on my signature channel, Titles Ready for you to subscribe to notification on that one. You will see No Way Out 2006 on there. And there's that. Like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, notification bell, and there. Bye.